Well, hey, coaches. Whether you're an aspiring life coach, a future life coach, veteran life coach, seasoned life coach, alum coach, legacy coach, whatever type of coach you are. Hey, girl, hey, how are you? It's Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith online in one day to become certified life coaches. Now, understand, again, you may be a new coach. You may also be a coach like someone I talked to today who has been at it for a few years, but there's something missing. And she was like, Dr. AJ, do you have my answer? Hey, Angela, how are you? So, I got a question for you. What does your January 1st to January 31st calendar look like, coaches? Question mark. What legacy are we building this month? The reason I ask is because the last two lives that I've done here on Facebook Live, uploaded to YouTube so y'all can share in the goodies as well. I know y'all be watching. Hey, girl. Y'all tell me that you need help making money. So I did two videos announcing two very unique opportunities to come work with me for the first 30 days of this year. Now, if you're one of my certified coaches, whether I certified you or you've been through some type of life coach certification program, health coach certification program, whatever type of certified coach you are, and you need help building your business, building your brand, getting your message out, putting a name on what you do, telling people about what you do, putting a price on what you do, making money from what you do, then you need to listen up, because my last two videos have talked about, number one, whether you're ready to invest at a higher level. We got a program that starts today called the Boss of Me Remix. It's where I take you for 30 days. You have unlimited access to me in the Facebook inbox, Facebook audio, Facebook video chat. We can hop on the regular telephone. We can do email. We can do text message. However you need me, I'm here to be your accountability partner based on a program that I usually teach throughout the year. I said, let me give them just the remix, the first 30 days of the year, where we talk all things marketing, messaging, and money making, okay? And so what I do in this Boss of Me Remix program, that's only $5.99 as we speak. Yes, if you follow the first video, I went up $99 because y'all be waiting to the last minute. You need to have some more skin in the game. Come on, let's make this money. So, Boss of Me University usually is a year. I'm giving you the 30-day technique from the year because you don't have all year. We just started. You don't have another 364 days to wait to come up with a plan. So I'm helping you create your plan in 30 days for how you're going to make your first or next $2,000. If you have made $0 in your coaching company, child, $2,000 is next on your list. You ready? Because I'm ready to help you. Okay. So in Boss of Me, we walk through marketing, we walk through messaging, and we walk through money making. And I'm literally giving you my answers to the business plan I created when I first got the picture, saw the light, and knew how my vision was going to come through fruition. And when you hear my answers, you're going to be like, OMG, she describes me to a T. Because I'm talking to you. I designed my business to be semi-passively based on the women who show up today. I didn't know you 5 years ago, girl, but I knew what you would look like when you showed up. I knew what you would need my help with, and that's what Boss of Me is. So you get my answers, you get my template for how to follow that $25,000 model to start making your first 2,000. Because if you multiply 2,000 times 12, if we can just get you to 2,000 a month minimum, child, it's easy to repeat that process. Okay, so that's option one. That program is $5.99. It starts today. If you're interested, inbox me right now. Okay, ain't no waiting on it. Ain't no praying about it. Ain't no let me go talk to somebody about it. Because, child, you been praying, you been waiting, and you been talking. And look where you at. So if you want to be exactly where you are today, this time next year, then don't do anything. But if you're ready to move forward, because again, you don't have another 364 days to waste, we're halfway through this first day of this new year, 2021. If you want January 1st, 2022 to look a whole lot different like mine does, where I looked back on my 2019 numbers, compared them to my 2020 numbers, saw that God allowed me to double my income in my business, then come on. Let's do this because I'm showing you what I did to get here, and I'm answering all the questions you may have that fills in the gaps in between. So if you've ever needed accountability, hand holding, or wish someone would just sit and listen to you, your vision that you have, how you want to make an impact as a coach, then Boston University, the remix, is for you. Now, for those of you who are like, I don't know if I'm ready to invest $5.99. I don't know, all I know is I just want my vision to come to fruition. I just want to stand out as a coach. I got to talk like that because that's how y'all sound when y'all reach out to me. I just want to make my name great in the earth. God has laid this on my heart to do. I know people need what I do. I've been trying to do this for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years. All the years, okay? That's what y'all tell me. I've literally just got off a call where a coach who got certified years ago told me, I'm ready to do bigger things. So if that's you, if you're one of those coaches who is like, I need to put a name on what I do, I need to put a price on what I do, I need to package what I do to present it to the world. I don't know how many of y'all saw our New Year's Eve party. We went live in our private Facebook group versus my personal page last night for the New Year's Eve celebration with me and some of my fellow coaches that I've trained and certified this year. And one of our coaches, Coach Sonia, she'll watch this replay if she's not on here with us live right now. But she said, Coach AJ, Dr. AJ, they call me Coach Dr. AJ. That's just a whole lot. Dr. AJ is fine. But she said, Doc, your presentation is what sold me. How you presented yourself, how you had everything packaged up. I knew I had to be part of what you got going on. So that's how you want people to look at you. You want to be able to flow. When people ask you, what do? You have a one sentence, succinct tagline that you say. So for me, I train and certify Black women of faith online in one day to become certified life coaches. That's it. And then after y'all get certified, I teach you how to confidently convert conversations that you have, that you're doing for free right now. I teach you how to turn those conversations to clients, cash checks, and credit cards, okay? That's our bottom line. So, a lot of y'all have told me, have confessed. I was guilty 7 years ago when I got certified. We got these certificates. Now what? You get scared. You start thinking ministry. This is what ministry sounds like. Oh, well, I believe in helping people. I believe in serving. I just want to give. I mean, it's ministry. I really can't put a price on passion or purpose, can I? I know God is telling me to do it. I just feel bad about charging. I don't want to take people money. I don't want to get on people's nerves. Again, that's my voice I hear in my head when y'all are explaining to me why you're not out doing great things that you know you've been called to do as a coach. Question mark. I'm talking to you, coaches. Why are you not out there? Why is your name not as great as you know God has called you to be? Why have you not put the price out there? Why have you not reached out and got your first coaching client? Why have you not allowed someone to pay you? You say you want to be credible. You say you want people to take you seriously. You say that you want to stand out in the marketplace. You say that coaching is saturated, so how can I get people to choose me among the millions of coaches that they could choose? Child, if you knew the statistics of the coaching industry, specifically life coaching, there are over 50,000 life coaches in the world last time I checked. Research shows 50,000 life coaches. But not even half of those are operating as coaches. Are you one of those? That means that you're not charging. You're not showing up daily in your business, doing at least one thing a day to grow your brand, to grow your business, to grow your influence, to grow your income, to have a greater impact, to leave a legacy, to build generational wealth, to break generational curses, to fill in the gap. You see where I'm going with this? Happy New Year, y'all. It's time for greater, for bigger, for better. Hey, Coach Lakaya. Hey, Coach Sonia. Hey, Coach Marquita. So it's time. What y'all gonna do? A or B? A is Boston University, $599. Come work with me. Unlimited access to me for 30 days. I'm getting your jump start, y'all. I literally had to give my neighbor a jump start today. Now, this was his second time in the last couple of days. And I said, sir, this is the last time I'm giving you a jump. That's it. My car is small. You're not going to drain my battery and have me on the side of the road somewhere. So this is it, good sir. He said, okay, I owe you though. I owe you. I don't know why people think when they say they owe you that you're supposed to be like, oh, cool, he owed me. I'm good. I'll never be broke. No, that ain't how that works. Just don't ask me for no jump no more because I need my juice. Same thing with Boss of Me University. Y'all, we're jumping off 2021. I'm giving you some of my juice in my battery. So you can't say that I never gave you this opportunity to get that running start for a better year. But you can't ask me to do skin. So the lady that called today said, oh, I might have to catch it another time. I said, no, ma'am. This is the last time. Same thing I told my neighbor. Don't ask me no more. This will never be this price again. You will never get this type of access to me. You will never get this type of access to my brain and my knowledge. Plus, people pay $2,400 for this course. You're getting access to the best part for only $599. It's called Boss of Me University. It's the remix. If you want in, it starts right now, today. There's no more time to wait. No, you don't have all day to make a decision because our coaches have already started, those who have signed up. I only have a limited amount of spots, okay? Spots have been filled, okay? But if you want in, I can slide you in. So slide into the inbox and say, I want in, send me the link for Boss of Me University Remix, and I got you. And then option B is on this Sunday from 6 p.m. Eastern to about 8 o'clock. But y'all know me, Q&A runs a little long. I got Q&A for you. I got 21 days of information, tactics, tools that you can implement into your coaching business, whether you're a life coach, a health coach, a relationship coach, like Coach Lakaya, a self-care coach. We got some couples counseling type coaches. We got marriage coaches. We got widow coaches, grief coach, whatever type of coach you are. We're putting together your 21-day plan. Now, I told my coaches last night on our New Year's Eve celebration, my coach has us mapped out for 365 days. So every day this year, I know how I'm going to show up in my business. Every day this year, I know what I'm going to say on my Facebook Lives. Every day this year, I know what I'm going to post on all social media platforms. So we got to get you laid out. Now, you don't have to go a full year. That's me. Just like you don't have to go and make $100,000 if you feel like you're not ready for that. Listen, that's the territory that I launched into 5 years ago. But if you want to just start with the first 21 days, your first $2,000, start seeing just clearly what January is going to look like, and then use that as a system for the rest of this year to be successful, to make as much money as you possibly can, then option B, taking place on this Sunday on our Zoom University platform. This option is only $27, you guys, to map out your 21-day plan with me. Now, it's not as intense. This is only for this one day, this one class. I give you what I've already mapped out for you on how to make money every day in your business the first 21 days to make sure that your calendar stays booked, that people are asking you how they can work with you, that you're showing up. So if you've been following me, you know that I told you guys about our recent new list of 50 ladies in the last 72 hours who have signed up for my email list, asked me questions about becoming a coach, told me they're ready to get certified. They're ready to pay me money. Multiply 50 times the new price of our coaching company, which is just under $1,000. Come on, y'all. There are techniques to making this money, and that's what I'm teaching you starting today. If you're ready for Boss of Me University Remix, it's ready for you. Hit me up in the inbox. If you're ready for what we're doing on Sunday with our 2-hour masterclass, helping you get through this first 21 days of January, I'm giving you the blueprint. Hit me up in the inbox. I'll send you the link for either one, whether you're at the $5.99 level or the $27 level. No judgment. Doesn't matter. Those two options are available for you if you're ready. Because again, I understand some of y'all ain't ready. Some of y'all scared. Some of y'all gonna sit and watch me and my crew grow to new levels and new heights this year. We have coaches that just got certified. They got their first coaching clients ready to go for the top of this year. And they're now on track to map out the rest of their year for how they're going to continue to bring in coaching clients and make money in their coaching business and for their family. What questions y'all got? Because y'all on here live. Hey, Vanessa Green. Marquita Young is in. She's like, yes, 21 days. Can't beat it. I'll be there. So Marquita was the first one. I let her help me come up with what day we're going to meet. So we decided on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So for those of y'all like Marquita, like Vanessa, who else is out of town? I'm in Atlanta. I'm on Eastern time. So we go by Eastern time because it's easier for your coach to keep up with. It's one of me, but it's so many of you guys. So whatever time that is, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, whatever time that is, on your side of the earth, you make sure you are there because we're mapping this thing out. And I love when we do our classes live because you get to get your questions answered live. You get to talk to me live. We're going to record this class and it'll be available for purchase at a later date at a higher price. Just got to throw that out there, okay? So don't wait till the last minute, y'all. Don't get deep on me like, let me pray about it. If you got to pray about $27, you keep your $27. You pray and ask God to give you more discernment and wisdom for when to know when opportunity shows up and when to jump in right away. Okay? So that's who I am as a coach. I have to give that disclaimer, y'all. It's time out for the whole, oh, let me pray about it. I'm going to tell you what I told Tammy, the lady that just called me today. I forgot to ask her where she was. And I said, well, you've been praying. I said, me and all the coaches that I serve, we're praying women too. So we can touch and agree with you. What are we praying for specifically? What are you asking for God exactly? Because if you said, Lord, I know you called me to be greater. I just need a plan. Lord, I know you called me to reach my community, but I need to see somebody who's doing it. And all of a sudden, this funny lady that laughs at her own jokes, that smile big, that's full of energy, that talks about Jesus, that knows her way around the coaching industry, shows up on your computer some miraculous way. You're scrolling Facebook and you stop and watch a video and you hear me call your name. You're searching YouTube and I pop up. You're searching Google University and like Tammy said, Dr. AJ, your name just kept coming up. Don't you think that's an answered prayer? If you've been saying, God, send me help, and help shows up and you're like, well, and you're not ready to make a decision, let me tell you what it really is. If you find yourself hemming and hawing and procrastinating, it's not really procrastination, it's fear. You're not afraid of me. What you're afraid of is you. You're afraid of the work that it'll take. You're afraid of the commitment that you have to make to do this work. You're afraid that if you don't do this work, you have no one to blame but yourself. So when you guys ask me, what's your success rate? My success rate doesn't matter. My success rate is based on the work that I've put in. What's your success rate? Whether you've taken courses or not before and you feel like, oh, I didn't get the results. Well, there's a way to turn all bad things into good things. I've personally signed up, paid for, and attended courses that I didn't like. Guess what I did? I came home and wrote a book on my experiences. I sold 30 copies of it, made $600, and now we have the right type of program that I knew that I was looking for. That's how you turn a bad investment into a good one. So, the call that I got today was based on her bad experiences in the coaching industry. But her first words to me on the phone was, I want to make 2020 my year. I want to start this 2021. I want to start this new year off right. So when she continued to say, well, in the past, and I said, wait a minute, in the what? She said, well, in the past, okay, so you called me and said you wanted to make 2021 your year. Is that what you want to do? Or are you going to stay in the past of quote unquote bad investments? Or do you want to learn how to take those experiences, turn that pain into payments, and let's move on to make the impact in our lives? Let's be the coaches who don't hurt people. Let's be the coaches who don't take advantage of people. Let's be the coaches who don't just take people's money and run away. Let's be the coaches who learn from our past experiences, use that to build us up in 2021 and move forward. Let's be the coaches who put in the work. No more fear. No more procrastination. You've already prayed. The Bible says pray without ceasing. I don't know if y'all know it, but there are different ways to pray. So when you pray and ask God, you also got to look for what God is showing you. What are the answers that he's given you? If you're praying and asking him to help you grow your coaching company, and a coach who helps coaches grow their coaching company shows up and she looks like you, sounds like you, has her story of struggle and success and can relate to you, what else are you praying about? So now the prayer goes to the next level. Let's put the prayer into the faith realm. Let's say, God, okay, I believe this is the answer that you're giving me. If so, open up the next door of opportunity for me. What does that look like? Oh, well, she's taking a $2,400 program and giving it to me for $599. Oh, she's taking her time that she charges almost $1,000 an hour for and giving it to me for $27. What other sign or answer to prayer are you looking for, ma'am? What else are you asking God? I think God is just in heaven with his lips to the side, like, y'all know that, like, mm, 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 mm. But that's just me. That's just my imagination, my interpretation, okay? Right, Vanessa? So Vanessa says, I'll be there Sunday. So Vanessa, make sure you inbox me, get the link. Because yes, faith without works is dead. A lot of y'all have been calling. Y'all, some people, especially if you don't know me well, I'm like, welcome to the tribe, girl. This is me. I stay real. I could just tell when y'all are looking for reasons not to show up in your fullest self. It's time. It's time. And if you need a push, I've been called the purpose pusher. It's been said that AJ don't play. I'm fine with all of it as long as you start walking into your purpose. Because, see, my biggest fear here on this earth is not things that you would think. My biggest fear is dying. And God said, now, Dr. AJ Austin, I called you to help call my daughters forth. Why didn't you just keep it real with her and tell her what she needed to hear in that moment? Because, see, the decision you made affected her decision, and her decision delayed someone else's decision, and it was a trickle-down effect, and now her generation is suffering for it. See, y'all, it's bigger than $27. It's bigger than $599. You can go make that back easily. But it's about your obedience. Because with me, there's always those Easter eggs, you know, the little hidden things. There's always what my coaches are calling subliminal messages. There's always more knowledge, more nuggets, and more exposure than I let on. So it looks like I'm charging you for a $27 course. It looks like I'm charging you $599 to work with me for 30 days. But child, when I tell you it's so much more than that, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to just make you wonder what else is behind door A or door B. The question is, which one will you choose? What legacy are you really planning to leave this year? So, I've talked enough. Do you guys have questions for me? Tomorrow's not promised, as you know. I told you guys about two mega coaches that passed away last year. So we just never know what to expect. What does this year hold for you? I love the fact that we can be in control of some of that, you know. So if we're starting off the year with a plan of action, if we're working that plan of action, then your year could look totally different this time next year. And I 100% believe that you'll be happy that you made a decision. That's all I got. I just feel passionate about this thing. I feel this Black Life Coach movement is growing, and I'm okay with leaving some people behind. So if you get left behind, feel free to feel how you feel, okay? This isn't to make you feel any type of way, but you can't say that we didn't tell you. You can't say that you didn't get an invitation to the party, because the party will go on, okay? So, guys, out of obligation to my coach, I showed up today. I wanted to chat with you. I wanted to make sure that you know what opportunities there are to work with me. People ask me often in the inbox from Facebook to LinkedIn, when is your next event? So how I'm showing up for you guys this year looks bigger than just regularly planned events. So you're going to have to catch me when you catch me. You're going to have to catch the nuggets and the Easter eggs when you catch me. Because again, everybody's not coming along for this journey. And I'm okay with that. But those of you who say yes and show up, your first 21 to 30 days of this year is going to be so crystal clear. There will be no question as to what should I be working on today? What should I do in my business today? How am I going to make money today? Where is my next client coming from? We're going to talk through all of those steps, regardless of what level you choose, from A, Boston Me University Remix, or B, the 21-day master plan we're going to map out for you. So all of you that I am connected to, if you're watching this video, feel free to send me an inbox. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment below and let me know. Or you can simply reach out. My number is in the what is that called? The comment box. I don't know, the description. I'm fairly new to YouTube, so y'all work with me. And then my email address, if you want to reach out directly, is aj@thebossof.me. Again, aj@thebossof.me. And then if you choose door number 3, you're not ready to invest money or time in your next level in your coaching business, join our coaching community. It's over at the blacklifecoachquiz.com. I'm going to post that in the comments. The blacklifecoachquiz.com. Hey, Arthur LaKale, how are you? And so with the blacklifecoachquiz.com, you'll be on our email list. And so what that means is that you've chosen to wait till I send you an email telling you about the things that are going on and coming up. Let me tell you how it works, though. When you get to the blacklifecoachquiz.com, if you put your phone number, in the quiz where I ask you if you have questions about becoming a coach, when you put your number in there, you hear from me so much sooner. Now, remember I said there are 50 ladies who have given me their number with this quiz. So you got 50 people who are hearing from me before 500 plus hears from me in an email, okay? So which level you want to be at? Excuse me. So if you just go on and put your email address, then you'll be waiting on an email from me. And honestly, I'm working on getting emails sent out more regularly. If you're interested in hearing from me via text or phone, put your phone number in there, shout it. But if you want to come hang out with us behind the scenes, it's best to go ahead and join one of the courses, purchase a book, get a product. And all of that information is available to you when you go to the blacklifecoachquiz.com. I'll be in touch, okay? And then finally, excuse me, I was going to say something else. So we have a whole coaching community. We have the text messages. We have the Facebook Lives that I do and share to YouTube. We have Facebook stories. But again, if you're not already in our coaching community, you're kind of one of the last to know when things are coming up and going on. And sometimes you will miss out, okay? So decide how you want to be connected. Just make a decision. It's the first day of the year. Decide how you're moving forward with staying connected and building your coaching company this year. And either way, we're here to support you. So again, the blacklifecoachquiz.com. I was typing that in Facebook real quick. What questions do you guys have for me? Those of you who are live, what questions do you have? And if you're watching the replay, this is a great place to put questions as well. Hey, Diamond Gates, how are you? What questions do you have for me about anything that I've shared today? Maybe the last couple videos that you watched of mine, you might have questions about. Go ahead and post them in the comments below and let me know what they are. Any questions? Shouts out to all of our coaches who showed up today. Coach Vanessa Green, Coach Marquita Young, Coach LaKoya, Coach Sonia. Hey, y'all. These are our Black Women Certified Life Coaches, class of 2020. I'm so looking forward to the class of 2021. If you're ready to get certified again, the blacklifecoachquiz.com is a great place to get connected and stay in the loop, in the know with what's going on and what's coming up. And if you want even closer access, just put your phone number in at the blacklifecoachquiz.com and I will share updates. All right, y'all. I don't see any questions. So until we meet again, my friends, thank y'all for tuning in. My ladies of legacy, you know who you are. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Remember, there's someone somewhere. They are waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your light shine, you give others permission to do the same. I am Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC. Turn your notifications on, whether you're watching live here on Facebook or the replay. It should have given you that pop-up option when you first logged on to say, get notifications when Dr. AJ goes live. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll know when I upload these videos. I try to do it as soon as I download them from Facebook, okay? So I'm trying to make sure that you get what you need and stay in the know as we stay in touch. I will see y'all again soon. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me on the first day of the year or whenever you're listening to this. Make sure that you stay tuned in because I got some more goodies coming up for you. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Bye, friends.